So you may notice that I am only level 3 despite... So, it is currently Wednesday and I'm only level 3, which, you know, that doesn't make sense. Like, hang on. Computer, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
Sorry, I like my rants to be a bit, organized. Anyhow, and that's because of this rant. This one's more of like, I guess, mumbling. I don't really know if I want to call it a rant, but it's time. Time sucks, right? We are more days into the season than I have levels, right? This is day 4. And why is this the case? Well, I haven't had time, frankly. That's what it comes down to. I wanted to rant about, more specifically, just why... This is one of the... Oh my gosh, I'm starting to see where people freak out about these movement mechanics. Anyhow, I wanted to talk about why, you know, sometimes life can suck. And the reason it just comes down to time management is difficult. Time management's hard. When you don't have good time management skills, especially, which I don't, then it's difficult. You know, you do everything you can, everything you feel like you need to, everything you want to, and you don't have time to actually have fun. That's what it comes down to. I mean, today isn't the perfect example. I procrastinated quite a bit. And that's another problem, is procrastination. It's an unfortunate thing that a lot of people do, and it sucks. I mean, gosh, I wish I didn't procrastinate, but man, it's just when you are burned out and you don't feel like doing anything, well, push it off as much as possible, saying, we'll do it later. And eventually, later comes, and nothing gets done, right? And that's exactly... Whoa, what's up with this chest? And that's exactly what it comes down to, right? Time management's difficult. Oh, shoot. This music's really good. Oh, no! Wow, I can really see why people don't like movement mechanics. Look at this crap. Dude, this is actually terrible. Holy crap. I didn't realize how bad it was. Where'd you go, man? I don't know where my mans went. Sorry. I'm getting distracted. I'm not even ranting right now. But anyhow. So back to what I was saying about the, oh, shoot. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. No. I finished my daily, at least there's that. I found it. Okay. Time management's difficult. That's what it comes down to. And one of my biggest pet peeves in life is when somebody, honestly, being nice kind of sucks sometimes, right? Being kind of sucks, because it means that people will ask you to do more favors, right? That's something I've noticed, especially with people I know, but sometimes it even happens to me. People will specifically ask you to do favors because they know you will do it. And, I mean, is it taking advantage? I don't know. But when you ask somebody to do something that's time-consuming, specifically because you know they'll do it, because you know they're nice, is that taking advantage? I mean, you could make the argument, yeah, kinda is, right? Kind of a debatable question, but, you know, time, like, people, on your busiest days, it feels, people will ask you to do these very specific and annoying tasks. And, you know, it's not like they realize what you have going on that day. Like, they don't know. But, you know, you don't want to say no because you're too nice or whatever, right? And that's kind of a... That's kind of a big problem that I face in life. Jeez, could this music be any louder though? My goodness. Oh my god, this shield is broken. Why do people even fight it? Dude, what are people supposed to do about that? Oh yeah, you go faster if you attack sprint with this. Okay, how do I get down there? One of my challenges. Okay, so anyhow, back to what I was saying. Sorry, I keep getting freaking distracted. And it's just how annoying people who ask for favors too much are, I guess. Like, people, you know, people are allowed to ask you for favors. That's not exactly something I'm forbidding here. It's just... There we go. That's a quest done right there. Boom. Sorry guys, sorry. It's hard for me to zone out. The season just started and I'm still figuring it out. Obviously it hasn't by the time this video is out, but whatever. So anyhow, back to what I was saying. I hate it when people will ask you favors knowing that you don't have time, and, you know, they're not doing it to be mean. I understand, but at the very least, wait, right? Or do it themselves. Oh, these give you gold now. Yo, let's go. Screw break them. Okay, yeah, people who do that are annoying. Time's also difficult if you are somebody who chooses to do a lot. So, like, I'm in 3 extracurriculars at school, right? 3 of them. That's quite a bit. I'm not saying that's, like, a bunch. Quite a few people are in more than me. But being in 3 extracurriculars takes quite a bit of time. I had to quit my job because I didn't have the time to do anything, as well as unrelated reasons. But you know, let's delve into that. Time management, you know, poor time management combined with a lack of time to begin with, it can lead to some pretty sad days. I'm gonna be honest. When you have no time and then you have poor time management, you get the perfect storm of hating everything. Because it comes down, because then everything you have to do, everything that has to get done is a nuisance. It's in your way. You know, it's not something that has to get done. It now becomes something that I shouldn't have to do, even though you do, right? It comes a point where it's like, frickin', I don't know, eating lunch, right? It gets to that severe of a point where it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to eat lunch right now. That's in my way, and I shouldn't have to do it. Right? And that's a pretty... How do you use this? I don't know how this... Thing works. Shoot the feet! Shoot the feet! Gotcha. Computer. Stop. So that's actually a cool tactic you can use against the ballistic shield if you have shoddy. Shoot the frickin' feet. Works every time. Like, did you see how much I was destroying that guy? Holy crap. Like I said, shoot the feet. Okay. Does this give you health? No. Okay. One of my quests is to use a med kit. Let's see if this gives me a med kit. But yeah. You know, you get to a point where you start to think every single thing you have to do is a nuisance, like I said. Right? And that's a problem. Because that means that you've reached a point of kind of... this is where scary thoughts, right? This guy's a loser. Talk about losing, bruh. Alright, I need to use a med kit for one of my quests. Okay. What? So I can use it, it progressively heals you. That's pretty cool. Okay. I also had to use one of these, so let's just buy one. What? Whoa, okay. Strange. So that should be that quest done, right? Yes, okay. What's with that? Oh, is that the loot cache? Something. Anyhow, you know, another problem I face with time is just, in general, just time's short, time's limited, right? You know, school still frickin' lasts from 8:35 to, you know, 3:30-ish, sometimes longer. Right? It really depends on extracurriculars, blah, blah, blah. Point is, school starts early, and gosh dang it, I'm a bounty, of course I am. It starts early, and ends, you know, halfway through the afternoon. And you're expecting me to find time to do homework, do extracurriculars, and keep my mental health in check? That's impossible. Right? Now, of course... it's possible, maybe for people like me, where I only have 5 classes, to have a couple dual ones. But, like, I'm thinking about, like, these people who have, like, 5 college classes, right? How the frick do you expect them to complete homework for 5 different classes and do their extracurriculars and have a job and deal with whatever else they have going on? Who's to say they have the best family, right? Kind of why I hate the current school system. Yes, I feel like a lot of the things it teaches are important, but gosh, there could be a better way to do it with time. I don't think homework should even be a thing, period. Homework should not be a thing. It teaches you nothing. What job has homework besides teaching? Let's be realistic here for a second. Alright? What job has homework? Tell me one. Yeah, tell me a job that applies to most people, by the way. Don't give me some crap like, well, sometimes directors would be... like, no. Give me a real example. Alright, give me a job that has homework where you're required to do it. By law, right? It's like, to keep your job, right? Because most jobs will encourage you to work overtime, but remember, you never have to, right? By law, you know, once your shift ends, you can leave unless they make you stay, right? They cannot force you to work an infinite amount of time, and if they do, you know, whatever. But the point is, I don't really think homework teaches much value. I mean, you could argue, oh, well, it teaches responsibility. It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess, but doesn't school already do that? Like, you're already tasked with having to do schoolwork at school. That's responsibility in and of itself, right? What exactly is doing it at home gonna change? You know? And it comes down to, well, Trajan, see, they don't have much time to teach it in class. And you just advocated for the day being shortened as it is. And it's like, yeah, that's true. Then just, you know, don't teach some of the classes. I mean, goodness gracious, so many students on their senior year just have filler classes. Let's be real, all right? Let's be real here. Like 80% of seniors have filler classes because they have to fill it in. And guess what? They don't have to take anything. So clearly, you could make some room here. That's, you know, that doesn't make sense to me. Because you could always cut out classes, you could always, something can always change. There's never, things don't have to stay the way they are. So if teachers don't have enough time to teach students crap, then give them more time. I mean, change the schedule, right? Change it around a bit. I'm not saying lengthen the day, I'm just saying, I don't know, completely overhaul the American education system. Because it is very time consuming. And stupid. Because I don't think homework teaches anything of value. I really don't. I'll be honest. Like, again, you can make the argument of, oh, well, responsibility. And it's like, but again, you kind of just learn that by going to school and doing the assignments anyways, so all homework's doing is just giving you more crap to do. Well, let's not bring up the fact that some of the things you learn don't even freaking matter. Right? I mean, goodness gracious, when the frick am I gonna need to know that my cells break glucose down into carbon? How's that gonna help me? I don't know. So it'll help me, okay? So that class does pertain to me. But what about a kid who, I don't know, wants to go into directing, right? Directing movies. Why on earth would you need to know that? Why can't classes pertain to stuff you want to learn at an early age, not just frickin' high school? Why can't you, you know, I feel like your parents should be able to pick your classes in elementary, and, you know, and that's why I think the education system needs to be completely redone. Of course, there are some things you need to know, like mathematics. I believe mathematics are important, and basic science as well, so like solar system and stuff, right? Some chemistry, of course, so you know not to do stupid crap, but sometimes they get too specific, and it's not necessary anymore. We don't need specifics, we just need general knowledge. Right, that's what Google is for. But then again, you know, it's like, well, we don't want to create any more of the stupid idiots that think Africa is a country. And you're like, yeah, I mean, fair enough. Oh, shoot. Hang on, I gotta hide. I gotta do something. Fair enough, right? There are real people who actually think that. That's not a lie. There are a multitude of people who believe that Africa is a country. And that's a problem. They're uneducated, right? But I really feel like the top priority shouldn't be education, it should be mental health. The mental health of everyone outweighs the importance of education tenfold. Education means nothing if you don't have the mental capacity to use it, and mental health is required for that. You have to have good mental health to be willing to do anything, and unfortunately, we live in a society that doesn't encourage mental health. We live in a society that encourages work, work, work till you die. And, you know, that's a different topic. Industrial Revolution sucks in my opinion, and that's a whole new can of worms. I hate this shield so much. I hate the shield. Can we just vault this thing? Oh, shoot. What? No, this is bullcrap. I'm angry. Vault that shield! It's so stupid. That's not fair. It didn't break for him, but it did for me? What did he do differently? Vault that stupid shield now! Nobody likes it in COD. Nobody likes it in COD. Why did you add it to your game? Why add something from another game that nobody wants? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, how do you beat that shield with the situation I was in? You can't. And that's why it's not fair. Sorry, I'm angry. I need to cool off. And, yeah. So I wanted to talk about time. Time sucks. We don't have enough of it. And unfortunately, it seems that every person in the world is taking advantage of our time and making it so that they have more time, right? Time is the single most valuable resource in life. And unfortunately, it's the one that's traded for the most. Everything you do costs time. Everything. There's not a single thing you can do that doesn't cost time, right? And that's the problem. That's why it's the most traded thing. Time is the currency of life. It is like, you could say cash is the currency of countries and, physical items, but time is life's currency, And when people try to take advantage of you and take your time, when it doesn't need to be taken and they know it doesn't, it's stupid. I think the entire world needs a makeover because the mental health of the human is far superior to the importance of education and work. It is important that your mental health surpasses all else besides physical and social health, of course. That's the trinity of health, right? The holy trinity of health, if you will. It's social, mental, and physical health. They're all just as important as each other for different reasons. And mental health, being one of the top priorities in life, should be a top priority of everyone. But it's not. It's dumb, it's stupid, and nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody's asked for change. Everybody's instead worried about this, that, whatever, right? And, this and that is important. And this and that being, gosh, literally anything else, right? Of course, that's important. But we seem to all be forgetting the single most valuable resource in life being time. And I think it's time that we change something. Something has to change. We cannot keep it the way it is. There's not enough time to go around, and reality currently is stupid, it's dumb, it's unfair, and it's all thanks to the lack of time.